Hello, and welcome to a quick tour of my course that I have been developing. The course is titled A Training in Total Physical Response, and the description is that the learners are going to develop the skill of total physical response, which we like to call it TPR. And this is a skill that has been around for a little bit, but it's used to teach learners of any age group, either online or in person, while using motion and activating the left and right brain simultaneously. This is a skill that I use a lot in my own teachings, and it's something that I think all second language teachers or English language learner teachers should have without a doubt. And you can see on the front page, again, contact information, there's recent announcements, so they can kind of get a better grasp of the modules and what they are expected to do in them. I have not finished all of them, but I am continuing to work on those diligently. And we have some quick links to all of the different modules. As you can see, I do have an introduction and conclusion module, which does not have massive assignments, but it, again, is meant for an undergraduate group. So there's an introduction phase where they're going to talk to each other on a discussion board, so they can kind of get to know each other and help each other out going forward into the modules. And then that conclusion is where they will reflect on their Module 3 assignment, which is the really big assignment, which will show them if they have developed a skill or not. So the syllabus contains all the information about the learning objectives, goals, tasks, so on and so forth. So we can see here that all of the goals are laid out for everyone to see. Learners are going to know what TPR is, how it's beneficial to teaching second language learners. They are going to know how to develop lesson plans. They're going to know how to use total physical response in a classroom or online setting. Each module is going to span for 1 week, similar to what we're used to, and there will be discussion questions, some readings, video presentations, and assignments to complete for each module. The objective for Module 1, which again the goal is for Module 1 is to know what TPR is that they're going to be able to define what it is, and they are going to be able to explain how TPR is beneficial for second language learners. Module 2, the objectives are that learners are going to be able to find what's required for a lesson plan and then create that lesson plan. And then Module 3 is they can identify what to say during a lesson plan using total physical response, and that they can demonstrate the skill of total physical response. The tasks for these are as follows. In Module 1, not as free to do what you would like because it is more of a essay style assignment, so that I can see that they understand it. Because if they don't understand what TPR is, it's going to be really hard to develop this skill. Module 2 is where they will create that lesson plan. Module 3 is where they will create the presentation. And Module 3 is great because it's not as heavy on the resource side. It's more of a reflection on their lesson plan for the discussion post, where their peers are going to interact with them, and then the creation of their video assignment, where they will show what they can do using total physical response. And all of that is in the modules. So it's really laid out, very straightforward. Introduction discussion. Module 1 has the resources that they need, as well as a little quiz so they can see if they really understand what total physical response is before starting that discussion and application. They will do that discussion and application and be able to move on into Module 2, where again, there's some readings to help them understand how to develop lesson plans. They will do the discussion post where they will talk about what is needed in lesson plans, get some feedback on that before they then create the lesson plan. And then in Module 3, they're going to share that lesson plan for the discussion, be able to get feedback on it so that they are prepared to create their video presentation in the Module 3 application. And then in their conclusion, they'll share that video application. They'll be able to get some feedback on it for going into the following courses for becoming a teacher. I hope you enjoyed my short little tour. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone else's and seeing